think there's a few things that we can say that we've learnt from Clue. One thing is that it's so easy to talk about accountability, and the second thing is how difficult it is to actually do it in action, in practical, because Clue is finding difficulty in finding any accountability whatsoever. He starts things and then he forgets he starts things, and then when the tables turn, he then starts crying and getting really emotional about stuff. And this has happened because of this whole Young Spray comment that he said that he wanted to have a fight, and Clue doesn't seem to understand that Young Spray wasn't really even being serious about this whole situation. But because Clue is mixed race, that's his quote, not mine. He believes that he can get emotional and stuff and start crying on the net. And really, we all know it's a desperate attempt to get some money. Like, I can't actually believe that he came with this excuse that, oh, well, do you know what? I know what Young Spray's asking for, but I want to have half. Like, come on, that's 50 grand. No one wants to pay 100 grand to see Young Spray fight, and no one wants to see 50k to see you fight. Come on, let's be honest. You guys have never had a fight in your life, and now somebody's going to pay 150k for a fight without even getting any sort of ticket sales or anything. Let's be realistic about this. But one thing we can say that Clue has learned is that just to leave Chronik alone, because this verbal attack that Chronik has put on Clue literally was just unstoppable. It was really disastrous. The stuff that Chronik was saying, and it was just continuous. He just wouldn't stop. And the thing is, Clue needs to understand he's not going to be able to shut up Chronik. And this is something that he just never understood in the first place. And now he's decided, after this whole entire meltdown that Chronik had over the whole Clue situation, that he's just going to go for Young Spray.
Clue's allegedly one of the folks. Clue's allegedly Spray's brethren, even though I'm sensing little hostilities and all them things there. Come on, bro. But you on the internet. You are not internet ready, bro. Don't run before you can walk, bro. You didn't even get past Bouncer. Bouncer's the first person screaming, you are internet ready. So the bro, I don't want to rub you out. Don't mind that you say my name, and mind that you even say Spray's name around me. I don't care if we was laughing and joking at you. You got your ribs broken. You're lucky we weren't laughing and joking about that. Huh? You don't want an internet war with me? Do you know what I'll do to you? Huh? So here what we're gonna do is this. I dare you. This is your last and only chance. I don't care about Spray. I don't care about Mega. I don't care about the folks, your folks, my folks, no folks. As soon as you say my name again, you're getting cooked. You're getting cooked. Yeah? This shit. No light-skinned Asian guys chatting to me? Looking like Driz? What? Looking like Driz's older cousin.
At this point, we've got to say that Chronik must be a little bit inspired by Bouncer, because he keeps giving people 20 hours and stuff like that. And it just seems like it's something that Bouncer would do. But at the end of the day, Clue's actually taken up this offer. He's taken it. He's not said anything about Chronik and decided to focus on Young Spray. But I believe that this verbal attack that Chronik gave to Clue has actually caused him a concussion. Like, he's actually confused and does, like I said, refuses to take accountability on any situation that he started, because at the end of the day, it was Clue who started up this situation. But let's watch his latest video, because we all know that Clue seems to have an issue, and this issue is mainly with public transport. He just can't get over the fact that somebody can be in a driving ban and decide to take public transport, and it seems to be the only thing that he can grasp at, and it's quite sad. And he thinks he's funny. He thinks it's funny to take the mick out of people who take public transport, when I'm sure there's a lot of people who actually don't have cars and decide to take public transport just because it's cheaper. I don't see the problem in this. But anyway, let's watch this.
Let's look at the events that's occurred. Okay. You said you want to have a one-on-one with Clue or Bouncer. Bouncer replied and told us he's not interested, buddy. It's over, buddy. I replied, set it up, because I will knock you out. I will mash you up. Normal. Respectfully. Ever since that, you've been hiding, bro. You've been going all sorts of places on the train. Yeah? Talking about all sorts of buying and chalk. But you see, in Southwest, we don't know you for no buying and chalk. No, bad man. We don't. We know you for buying and train. And I can't even say we known you for buying and train. We just known you for train. All sorts of TFL. I can't believe you're still on the train, bad man. You got the Lime bike parked up outside the station for when you land. I see you. I see you. No more burning the car. All right. But you sued me back. You said you was on a ban, right? I respect it. I was on a ban too once upon a time. You know what I used to do? I used to get Uber.
What did I tell you? Clue literally has a problem. His main problem isn't Young Spray, it's public transport. He doesn't like TFL. He has an issue. He would rather you jump in Uber and all of these sorts of like. It's just ridiculous. Why is he even talking about this? Like, if someone decides to jump on the train or the bus, that's their business. It does not actually put you in upper class, lower class because you decide to take the train. Is this what he's saying? But you can see that in his head, he has this weird concept of where people could like, oh, you have money, you can do this, and have money, you can do that. Or if you're broke, you do this. It's a weird concept that Clue has, and he has no idea. He's just a bit clueless about things and doesn't understand how people kind of work and want to function. Maybe Spray wants to be about and, you know, get fresh air and jump on the train. I don't see the issue, but he seems to just be calling this out like it's a big thing and he should be embarrassed by the fact he took the train. I don't understand this. And if you look right here, you'll see that there's 5 to 6 million people that take the train. So Clue is basically saying that 5 to 6 million people should not take the train and they should all start jumping in Ubers to get places. He is just an idiot and clueless. And the thing is, like I said, he refuses to take accountability and forgets the fact that he started off this whole conversation talking about Spray in the first place. Like, this is his first video. Watch this.
Ask Spray where he got the idea for his fire rounds from, where he took the idea from. You understand? He even told me himself. And it's cool. I'm not saying that makes me the guy for this content thing, because there was loads before me, so many, and salute to all of them. So, you know what I'm saying? Doing big things. But he knows, ask him. You know what I'm trying to say? So before people start thinking that I just followed fashion on this content thing, and, you know, nah, I really was doing this still.
Like I said to you guys, this was one of Clue's first videos that he had ever done. And he was basically talking about Spray, saying what you heard. He had helped create RTM just from him being around Spray at the time. And this is a thing that he said Spray would come out and admit and say, yep, well, you know, Clue did help me out and he was the person I looked at and I drew my inspiration from Clue. But this was not what young Spray done. He actually just denied the fact that this was the case and let Clue just carry on. And Clue carried on talking about young Spray. He even mentioned him in the video about accountability.
Spray has a lot of guests on his show. Very selective. That's not me. So when you come to the landing, you know what it is. You know what we do here. Conversations about whatever we feel to have conversations about. Do you get what I mean? But we take accountability though. I take accountability for anything I've ever done wrong. I'm an emotional person. I'm mixed race. I'll say it again. But you already know the vibes. Make sure you subscribe. Okay, you never know what a man's going to talk on.
Now, the thing is, this is what I'm trying to say about Clue. Clue talks about selective when he was the person who actually called out young Teflon after meeting him once in his whole entire life. And when Burner called out Clue, he decided to say absolutely nothing. And then he talks about people being selective. And this is what I'm saying about confusion. With Clue, he seems to be very confused or must have gotten concussion from the way Chronik was talking to him and just completely forgot about everything that he had said before. But he always brings up this issue of him being mixed race and saying, yeah, I'm mixed race. I can get emotional, or I'm emotional because I am mixed race. Like, I don't understand what he's saying by this. It's like a new feature of the mixed race card. Now it's, yeah, I can be an emotional guy because I'm mixed race and that's part of my technology. That's how I'm developed and that's how I'm meant to be. It's part of my DNA. I am allowed to be emotional. And this is something that we can clearly see because he's talking about this fight and it's never gonna happen. Not for 100 grand, and no one is gonna pay 50 grand to see Clue fight. This is just something out of his wildest dreams that is never going to transpire. It's not going to happen no matter how he tries to force it. And he keeps talking about, yeah, he's going to beat up Spray and all this stuff, trying to antagonize him. And he doesn't understand that it was just meant to be banter. But because he's mixed race, he gets emotional. And that's not my words, that's his. But after all of this, hearing from Chronik, the attack dog of RTM, you're probably wondering what young Spray had to say after all of this time, considering the fact that Clue has been making has made like a whole week's worth of videos about young Spray, and young Spray Spray didn't care and didn't say anything about it this whole time and decided to, obviously, like I said, mention him in the latest episode of RTM.
Black
It's-
Dad's Black's mind games.
Nah, I'm making him know it's black owned.
It's black owned.
Black owned.
Love that.
What I can feed you lot with is black owned.
No, let's
Mum
not.
black, dad's
Let's
black.
not.
Mum
Let's
black,
not.
dad's black. You got 24 hours, Clue, to show us a picture of your dad. You get what I'm saying? If we don't see your dad within 24 hours, mad.
What do you
Because I'm
mean?
like, guys, like, what's going on? Like,
It's internet ready.
but like,
It's not
why are you
serious,
doing-
Loy. It's not.
Oh, so it's not.
Obviously not.
According to you, is it serious or not?
Come on, man. Chronik just gets people
I'm
out
just a
of it. It's
worker. There's nothing according to
No,
me.
but I'm
Instead
saying
of-
it's not. Do you get what I'm saying? If it's serious, we're not gonna be going so mad and
Oh, online.
doing. Come on, man. That's mad.
obviously, Spray knows the folk.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Okay.
It's not that.
He
So
tried
it's
to tell
like
it.
banter.
He tried to hide behind the folks.
It's banter from until it's not banter, innit? But it's banter right now. No, but, do you get what I'm saying? Like, no, but I'm saying, do you know what I mean?
He's holding down his little time lapse, you know what I mean?
After a whole week of making videos about Young Spray, Clue's best response from Young Spray was he wants to find out whether or not his dad was really black. And this is something that Clue has mentioned, obviously, because he's mixed race, he gets emotional and has to speak on this.
Line. My platform is for positive purposes and negative purposes. I'm not going to act up like I'm just here for positivity. No, bad man. Man ain't Malcolm X. Man ain't Martin Luther King. What are you talking about, bad man? I'm the brother being accused of being Asian. Sanjay and all sorts of things. It's crazy. How do you think I feel? A man want to see my black card, but I don't have a black card. I have a mixed race card. Yeah? Crazy. All sorts of narratives. All sorts of things that man seem to think a man eat. Man talking about Ross Clark, this, and all sorts of that. Huh? Bad man. I'm just a simple person. I keep telling man, Mumsy is white. Pops is black. Yard man. But we don't deal with him. You know what I mean? And respectfully, Pops has passed away now anyway, but we still didn't deal with him. Yeah? So if he's up there, he's up there. It's over, buddy.
I've got to say that there's something in the air that has just changed Clue's whole tone. It's literally Chronik. It must be Young Spray. It must have been Bouncer. All of these people have caused him so much PTSD that he now wants to be both positive and negative. And to be honest, he's probably going to be more negative because that brings him more views. And he started to realize this. And that's why he's changed his tone, because at first, like I said, he started off very positive and now he's changed that because he realized he gets 0 views from being like that and has now decided to just follow the algorithm and get involved in wars. Now, whether Clue's latest video will include a picture of his dad and seasoning on the counter and planting and stuff like that, we won't know. But we'll have to wait till at some point, maybe later on, after this video has been posted. But guys, like, share, subscribe, and I shall see you on the next one.